A yachtsman wishes to sail from port A to another port B, which is 9 kilometers due east of A. Because of the wind, he is unable to sail directly east and sails 8 kilometers on a bearing of 070 degrees to point C. Calculate the distance he is now from port B and the angle ABC, and hence the bearing on which he must sail to reach port B from port C. Correct to the nearest degree. Okay, I've paraphrased the question here. The distance he is now from B, from here. So let's draw in this little line here then. So from C to B. We know this is 20 degrees, don't we? Okay, right, this length here. We can use the cosine rule, can't we? We'll call it length L. We've got two sides of the included angle and the side opposite, so it's the cosine rule then. So I'll put the workings up here, I think, to start with. Here, L squared is equal to this squared plus this squared, isn't it? Minus 2 times the 8 times 9 times cosine of the included angle, which is 20 degrees. That was 20 degrees because this was a right angle here, so they added up to 90. So that's equal to then 64 plus 81 minus 16 times 9, or 72 times 2 is 144. Cosine 20. So now we can work out L. That's L squared. So L is equal to, let's just tap it in the calculator. So it's 64 plus 81 minus 144 times the cosine of 20 degrees, we're in degrees mode, is 9.684. And we need to square root, don't we? So square root the answer then. There we go. 3.11195. 3.111. 3.111 and so on. So L equals 3.1 kilometers to 1 decimal place. So we've got there. Okay, that's the distance there then. So, right, okay, the angle ABC is next. ABC, so this angle here, and hence the bearing on which you must sail to reach B from C to the nearest degree. So let's work out this angle. Once we know this, we'll be able to work out the bearing. Right, so we can use a sine rule here, can't we? So let's do part 2. So here, L over sine 20. So L, which I'll write in as the number, 3.111 over the sine of 20 is equal to 8 over sine B. 8 over sine B. So that tells us that sine B then. So move this up there. And then once we've done that, we can move the sine 20 to be with the 8. And at the same time, we can move this, which is times there, down to divide. So B is equal to then, and we'll get the angle now when we tap it in the calculator. So it's 8 sine 20 divided by this number, which is in the answer. So 8 times sine 20 then, divided by the answer that we had before, 0.879, and shift sine of this. So shift inverse sine of the answer, 61.55. Which is equal to 61.5 degrees, and that's to 1 decimal place. And I think to the nearest degree, so we need 61.55, that's 62, isn't it? So let's do 62. To nearest degree. Okay, so that's that done then. B is equal to 62. Now it said the bearing from C, didn't it? So let's draw in the compass, crosshairs, so to speak. So let's do that now then at C. There's the north-south. There's the east-west. We know what B is. It was 62 degrees. So let's just put that in there. This is 90. So this must be 28, mustn't it? Because these two must add up to 90. That's 28. So this angle here, the difference between 180 and 28 is 152. So bearing of 152 degrees. The bearing from B to C is 152 degrees to the nearest degree.